What's going on, guys? Jake Teasel, latest Mustang and automotive news. Today we're going to talk about the 2024 Mustang GT. We've got a couple photos. Also, we have a defined date for the Mustang Stampede. So what is the Stampede? So instead of having a traditional auto show in Detroit, they're going to have a kind of a cruise across the country to Detroit. All people are invited. Bring your Mustang, drive across country, and watch them unveil the 2024 Mustang GT on September 14th in Detroit. Be there or be square. So they will also live stream it. Ford YouTube, Ford Mustang fan page. There's plenty of ways to watch this. I'll be covering it also. Will I be there? Perhaps. It's only a couple weeks away, guys. So let's look at the new content. We have a lot of new stuff going on with Ford, actually. There's a Heritage Edition Bronco Everglades Edition, Ford Raptor R, and then there's even a Ford Maverick Tremor package. There's the Mustang Night Pony package, and then we'll talk about some of the other things that are going on. If you'd like to stay updated with the latest Mustang and automotive news, go over to my Instagram. It's just Jake Teasler, and click there, and I will keep you updated with the latest Mustang and automotive news. Real quick, let's go over here and look at the 2022. So this is the Night Pony package. So this is just an appearance package. One thing I wanted to mention, though, this pertains to the 2024 Mustang. Okay, look at the headlights. And then let's go over here to Mustang 7G. And then let's look at... Here's the sound clip that they released. I'll just go ahead and play it for you. Right, that's not new. Okay. And then the next thing is going to be this photos that we have. And you guys have already seen this. This is the 2024 photos. There's also another new thing that's going on. It's the bulge, the hood bulge on this prototype car. We know what it is now. They have the... Well, we'll talk about that in just a second. Let's go through this, and then we'll come back to the hood bulge on that vehicle. I'm all over the place, I know. So if we look at the front of the Mach-E, why is that important? Here's just the blackout appearance package called the Night Pony package. Why is this interesting on the Mach-E? Well, because the 2024 Mustang is going to have elements of the Mach-E on it. See this opening? That looks like the Mustang Mach-1. Look at this. This is a Mustang front bumper. Boom, over here, open. And then the 2024 headlight design, the 1, 2, 3 headlight design. That's what they're going to go with. That's what we've seen in the photos. That's what they're going with. If we just go over to the forums and we just go over to general topics, or let's find the latest. This is the most popular thread on Mustang 7G. So let's check it out. Okay, that headlight design is the same that we're seeing over here in this Mustang Mach-E. It's not too dissimilar. You have this opening, you have this boom, 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 and like I said in another video that I have of the Ford Taurus that's in Saudi Arabia or the Asian market or Middle Eastern market, there's a lot of design language that you can see from the headlights and the bumper. So let's go look at, and I think this is a great looking car, by the way, the Mustang Mach-E. Look at the Brimbos, the wheels, the fender flares. I mean, it looks pretty tough. If you get the GT performance package, it looks tough. And I'm pretty sure they're hard to get right now. So real quick, let's look over. I wanted to show you guys the Heritage Edition. So here is the full-size four-door Heritage Edition Yellowstone Metallic. That's a very retro look. Retro is in right now. Retro is very in right now. And let's check out this. What do you guys think about that? That looks like a Sasquatch. It's got the steel wheels, white with the red. I think it looks great. And then let's go over here. So there's a Heritage Edition Bronco. And then we also have the Tremor off-road package for the Ford Maverick. If you don't know what that is, it's Ford's new little pickup that's selling like hotcakes, and they make a hybrid version that gets like 47 miles to the gallon, something pretty high like that. I'm not for certain, but you can fit a dirt bike back there, which is pretty gnarly. That's what I want. I want to throw my KTM in the back and go get 45 miles per gallon on the highway. That would be ideal, right? Instead of 18 in the Toyota Sequoia. Although this thing is tiny, I think it would still do good as just a way to transport the bike cheaply across the country, right? If you're doing road trips, right? So one thing I want to point out about this, it does have the Tremor button. Look at this. We also have a 4-wheel drive lock button. And then look at that. There's a little lock button on the rear. So it's going to have a rear locker on the Tremor package. So how cool is that? This little Ford Maverick is going to have a locking rear differential. I think that's pretty cool. So, and the truck doesn't look bad at all. I mean, I think the truck looks great. This is the Ford Maverick, like I said. It's a good looking little truck. It's compact, you know. They're hard to get. They've sold so many of these things, and people like to do overlanding with them, and people like to go off-road, and here they are kind of throwing it through the course. You know, in factory trim, the 4-wheel drive EcoBoost isn't the best off-road. It needs a locking rear differential, but they added the locking rear differential, and it's a lot better than it was, I'm assuming, because with the locking rear differential, it was just hard to get over things, and it just needed some tires. So this is definitely an upgrade for anybody that's interested in the Maverick, a small pickup. This is the F-150 Raptor R. This is going to have this 700 horsepower, 5.2 liter supercharged with a 10-speed auto. They're not doing the DCT like they did in the GT500, so it's going to have a 10-speed automatic transmission. And it'll be faster than that TRX because it has more gears. It's 500 pounds lighter. And this will be the hot ticket. This will be the one to get. So I like this. This is a beautiful truck. They're going to be really expensive. They're going to mark them up like you wouldn't believe. It's going to be a status symbol. And hopefully Sting Mode gets his hands on one. Hopefully someone in the community can get their hands on one. Here is the 2022 Bronco Everglades. This is an eruption green, available summer 2022. Yeah, right. We'll see. Do you guys believe that? After people have been waiting for 2 years, who knows what's going to happen there. Hopefully they get them out. Everglades. This is in desert sand color. All right, and last but not least, remember this Mustang that had this huge hood bulge? You guys remember that, right? It was this prototype that had this massive bulge. Well, here's why. What do you guys guess? You think it's because they... Listen to this.
What's happening, Revin Evans?
All right, so Revin Evans got a video, and it's essentially he talked to the Ford. I believe that guy's an engineer. I'm not sure. And they took a 7.3 liter and they shoved it in a GT350. And the reason they did that is because they're going to be selling these kits. So you can buy the 7.3 with the transmission, with the ECU, and it's going to plug right in. You can put it in whatever you want. And just drop in that 7.3. Okay, here's something interesting. They're making an intake manifold, and I believe what they're talking about is so that that'll drop into a S550 or S650, so that you don't have to have this crazy hood bulge, right? So that's the idea behind that. That's probably some thermo aero fluid dynamic, something I don't know anything about, engineer guy talking about interesting things that I know nothing about. So that is why you saw this car running around with that huge, crazy hood, and it looks cool to me. If you'd like to see more of what's going on, just check out the Mustang 7G over here. There's a lot of stuff. People are like kind of guessing what, how much, how much horsepower it's going to be. 2022, the Mustangs went down 10 horsepower and 10 torque. So for 2024, yeah, it should be 500, closer to 500, because the Mach 1, my Mach 1's 480, the stock GT is 460. The Mach 1 uses the GT 350 intake manifold, throttle body, and intake. So that bumps it up 20 horsepower to 480, increases the red line, everything else. Does a sport tune with the transmission. So I'm sure that might even be, they're probably going to use a GT style, a redesigned GT S650 intake manifold, but that's probably what they're going to do in order to make it faster, because you don't want to come out with the same car and it be just as the same speed, right? So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. That's the latest Mustang and automotive news. If you'd like to watch the 2024 Mustang GT be unveiled, be watching September 14th. I'll probably be live streaming it, and other people will be as well, definitely Ford. But stay tuned to my channel. If you'd like to stay updated with the latest Mustang and automotive news, go over to, I'll drop the link in the description for my Mustang newsletter, or just go over to my Instagram, say what's up, say hello, send me a message, comment on something, and I'll always respond. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video.